Back to the grind. For those who saying I'm stupid for being back in the gym, you know, uh, so soon, too early. Y'all don't get it. This life thing ain't for everybody. And when I say this life thing, I mean this persevering, right? Because look, let me say this. Let me say this on camera. Okay. And I wish you could see the person who just walked past me. Hold on, let me wipe this screen for y'all. Mm. Ooh, much better. How that look, y'all? Much better, right? Okay. So, to everybody watching, saying, because I know I done had a few people that already told me, like, bro, you about to go back to the gym already? Yeah. Well, why not? Shoot. Because before I left, right, and he back in here too, there was somebody who, not to say like that, but I guess they broke their forearm or something, and they would have to come train in a cast. Like how Dorian Yates. Yep. For those who remember, man, Dorian Yates was hurt, bro, when he was training. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got to find ways around, um, the pain in order to keep going. Because like I said, I told myself, I actually told God this too. I was like, God, if you don't give me, uh, if you don't increase this pain, I'm about to go to the gym because it's like, I literally said this. Can't nothing stop me at this point, bro. Mentally, spiritually, physically, you know? So it's like, I just take that as, dang, we about to come up now because anybody else, I already know they gonna be like at home, trying to enjoy their time off. Man, I couldn't wait to get back into the real life. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, couldn't wait. Not even gonna lie. Everybody kept asking me, what did you need? Do you need anything? I was like, yeah, I need one thing in particular. Pray that I can get back into the gym, back into training. Cause I gotta get back to doing what I do, right? And sure enough, that's what we did, you know? Uh, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna warm up here. I'm gonna get some flowers just to warm everything up. You know, I'm gonna just warm everything up with this. What was that? Ranert? Mm. Appreciate the shout out. And yeah, always. Like I said, before I came yesterday, I didn't come yesterday, right? But I was just pretty much saying to myself, like, God, if only thing that's gonna stop me from going to the gym tomorrow is if you literally give me the ability not to walk or something, you know, or you make the pain so bad that I can't move. Now, I woke up this morning feeling like, huh, now I'm still not 100%, but I'm not where I was when it first happened either. And my recovery is, it is what it is. It's up and down, you know. And if I'm being honest, yeah, I still feel some pain here and there. But for those who know, man, you gotta have that Kobe, Jordan, LeBron effect with Brady. You gotta have that Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Brady effect, right? In other words, you gotta be willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna train anyway. I may be hurt in this area, but I can still do this, right? I may be hurting here, but I can still do that, right? So it's like, it's always something you can do, you know, if you really want to, at least. That's my thing. So, here we go. Like I said, we starting off light. We ain't doing too much. Like, that's why I'm doing this machine. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on the free weights, but I'd rather do something better than nothing. Shoot. Now this feels good. Shoot. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This feels amazing. That nice good stretch. I'm gonna tell y'all like I told my coach, man. I called my coach yesterday. Speaking of which, I gotta text him. I gotta hit him up today, let him know what the deal is. Yeah, man, I hit him up, let him know what the deal was, bro, and told him like, look, we may be a little banged up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still see my hand messed up and everything. This hand still wrapped up, you know. My legs is like, you know. Oh, what up, Sophie? That's one of my fans right there. What up, Joy? Oh my God, what happened? Oh, I don't know if you saw my last video when I was in the hospital, but I was in the hospital last week. I didn't get ran over, but I pretty much got hit from the back, right? Real life, real talk. Chin busted up, hand busted up still, but we still training. Can't keep a great one down, you know. I'll be real. That was, for those who saw that video, that was like one of the hardest videos I had to make. I was trying so hard to hold back, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway, you know. Hold on. Let me show you, Sophie. Sir, will it show up? It's this one. Hold on. When was it? A few days ago? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know, like I tell people, man, you can't let nothing take you out. Take your spirit away, at least. The flesh is the flesh, right? That's always going to come and go. But what's going to make it keep coming is your spirit, right? That's it. If you got that spirit, man, you'll always be all right. So, like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting back into the swing of things because I physically have not trained, right, since Wednesday. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's a good 3 days, right, of non-training. So like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting back into the swing of things. Like right now, right? I'm being real. I can't put my hands down. And when I say I can't put my hands down, it's like if I put my hands down, it's like all the blood rushes to my hands and my hands are still bent, right? But it's cool. Like I said, you just figure out how to get around things. When you got that mindset, it's just how it works, right? It's just how you work, how you operate. So shout out to us, man. You know, we always push through. And y'all make sure y'all share this live too, man. Sure. Gotta get the world on notice. Now, like I said, I ain't gonna do too much today, but I am gonna do something to where I feel a little something, right? Cause like I said, prep is still intact. Prep is still intact, baby. Ooh, shoot. Okay. You know, when I put the video out, I think it was this morning. It was either yesterday or this morning, right? I don't know. I'll think about it. But I just felt like, ooh, I just felt this spirit upon me, coming upon me that was like, yeah, now you here. Now you here. You know what I'm saying? You just almost went through something that most people won't come back from mentally, right? They won't come back from it mentally, right? They gonna let it shake them up. Nah, man. You gotta know how to say F that and get back to it. That's it, that's all. Yep, there we go. Nice. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. Let me keep it real. Hold on. And I think this is why I can afford to take 2, 3 days off from the gym. Cause I train so much already, right? Bro, if I'm being real, right? If I'm being real with y'all, I have to go say, oh, okay, I'll see you later, Sophie. Um, if I'm being real, right, these past 3 days have been hard because I ain't been able to train. But if I'm being real, bro, I feel so much better. Like as far as body wise, I don't feel as tight. I don't feel as you know stiff. It's like dang, but it's hard for me to take a day off from training, right? Because when you natural, you need every edge, every advantage. You just need everything you can get, right? What is it? All right, here we go. Hey, and shout out to Larry Wills, man. I heard he the new IFBB Pro, man, Classic Physique. So shout out to him, brother. You know? Nice. Get that endurance back. Ooh, yeah. Feel alright. It's alright, you know. Gotta get back into the swing of things fully, but slowly but surely we alright. We're making progress. What was I looking for? Oh god, they always say my headphones is done, bro. Alright, Let me see if I can hit some of these. Alright. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, here we go. Where's that weight at? That's too heavy. Let me see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Is that all right? Yep. Okay. Should I go lower or higher? Okay, that's better. Oh, much better. Nice. Okay. Just getting back into the swing of things slowly but surely, y'all. That's what it looked like. Uh, but you can't stop, right? That's the thing. Because I know, okay, we can't do it like that now. Hold on. That's going to mess up. All right. So I got a little pain in my tricep, my lower tricep. Ooh, and it's pain. And it ain't even pain, bro. Like if I'm being real, it's like just when I flex at the end. If I flex the inside of my tricep, yeah, I feel it right there. So I might have to lay low on that. Hmm. But I already knew I was gonna be doing machines 95% of it today, and more than likely throughout the week. But as long as I'm able to, you know, keep it going, that's all I'm worried about. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah. I think he was called Jolly Green Giant or something. But yeah, so okay, so and then what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wanna put some legs. Cause I ain't trained legs anyway. So I'm gonna do a little chest and legs. Get some conditioning up. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. There we go. Smoke Pro, what up, bro? What's up? What's up? We back in the gym. Can't keep a real one down at all, man. You know, the more and more they try to take us out, the more and more they make it harder on themselves. You notice that? How it is, I keep coming back after whatever the situation is. It don't matter what the situation is, right? Real ones is always gonna bounce back no matter what. So let there be a lesson to y'all watching. For those who don't know, if you wanna always hold on, let's scoot this up. There we go. Oh, what is that? Did something happen to your wrist? Yeah, same thing that happened to my chin. I pretty much got smacked up from behind. Well, not gunshots, no. I got hit by a car from behind, and thankfully, I was able to make it out with no nothing broken, just some abrasions, like my face is abrased, my hand, this side and that side, right? So you can pretty much see the after effect. This side was way worse. It's just now getting better to the point where I can walk out the house without it being wrapped up. Now it just look like a couple scabs, but trust me, like, whew, when it happened, I'm talking about everything was gushing, right? So, but yeah, we back though, mentally. let me let me say it that way, mentally, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Okay. All right. So today's gonna be a little split between chest and legs. I was because I think last week I was supposed to train legs, but that happened. So here we go. Come on. Okay. Whew. All right, so we're gonna be on for a few more minutes. Today is just a fill out day. See how I'm feeling. I still feel this little pain in my throat. It's like right here, right? Like right here. I got it on the other side. And it's funny, I got this too on the other side, but I feel it on this side, but not this side. So you just gotta be careful. Like Coach said. And I might go tomorrow. Um, I might, we'll see. We'll see how we feeling. But like I said, today is just a fill out day, y'all. I recommend this if you've had if you just feel like you just can't go without the gym, bro. Just fill it out. See where you at. You know, you ain't gotta go crazy like me. I ain't touching no big weights, no free weights, nothing to where I gotta overexert anything. No, 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 no. Realistically, I might not do that until next week, right? But point is, and always remember, there's always something you can do. I don't care how hard it may seem. Get out that mindset you can't do nothing. No, it's always something you can do, right? So, let that be a lesson to y'all. All right, here we go. Yep, there we go. See, my legs is good. Meaning, I don't feel too much pain in my legs. So I'm happy about that. Nice. Woo. Good job, y'all. Ooh, shoot. All right. Feeling all right. Feeling cool. You know. Got to make sure we on point at all times, y'all. Well, this thing was clear as ever, bro. I ain't even mad at this thing, bro. So I can tell today is gonna be a lot of. Well, I'm gonna try that one too. See how it works. See how it feel. You know. Like I said, I'm just trying to feel everything out. Not do too much. But yeah. So I'll see y'all. Maybe. Well, just look out for the videos. I'm gonna be posting videos for Choly all day tomorrow. You know, we back on that horse, man. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my link tree if y'all looking for any products, any new products, man. We got that new Evil Gen on deck, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you look at my TikTok shop for everything else. So yeah, man, we up and popping, man. So hopefully y'all be smooth, have a good day, stay blessed out there. And everybody who been with me on this journey, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, bro. So seriously, yes, I'm saying that on camera. I appreciate everybody, you know, even the ones who necessarily don't like me for whatever reason, I don't know. But hey, I love you anyway. You wanna know why? Because you I'm somewhat of a factor enough to where you got me on your brain to even care to not like me, right? So that means I must be doing something to where I'm on your brain to where you can care not to like me, right? So yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody watching, man, or who tuned in. We will be back probably tomorrow. You know, daily lives all over again. So hit that subscribe button, bro. All right, y'all be smooth.